What is going on? How are you guys? What's up out there? So, coming live to you today from rainy Southern California. I don't know where you're at, all over the world, I'm sure. So, hopefully, you're having a beautiful day. Today, I wanted to bring something to you that through our coaching programs and everything that we're doing and the people that we're trying to help throughout and the thousands of people that we get to talk to all the time, one of the things that always comes up is this word goals. And how do we do it? What should I do? You probably heard SMART goals. I've just recently heard don't set goals, right? Because the problem with setting a goal is that sometimes when you don't achieve it, then you beat yourself up and then you feel bad about yourself and then you start down this negative slide. So I'm not here to help you or to tell you what to believe when it comes to this. It's not, if you love to set goals, keep setting them. If you don't and you like the smaller side of things, keep doing that. Because everybody's different. Everything that you do matters to you, right? The object of optimal self is not for any other reason. It is for you to be the best version of you. That's it. There is nothing else. There is no comparison or whatever. We talked about that the other day. There isn't anything more than you becoming the best damn you that you can. So when we talk about goals, and if you're the person who sets them or doesn't set them, it's not that really doesn't even matter. What I want you to think about is this. It's not about the goal. That's the target. Everybody needs a target in their life to go for, right? You do need something to shoot for, a reason to get out of bed, right? A reason to drive whatever it is that you want to do. But the goal is not the purpose. The purpose of the goal is who you become in the process. Take that for a second. It's not about the actual goal, because guess what? How many of you out there have actually hit a goal? You know, when I started CrossFit years ago, I wanted to deadlift 500 pounds, right? Weigh about 180 to 185 pounds. 500 was like this huge, lofty, crazy goal. And I got down there one day and I felt it and I adjusted that weight, got my body adjusted, and that weight came off the ground and stood all the way up. And I was as floored as anybody. I'm getting high fives from my buddies in the gym and all that kind of stuff. And guess what? Do you want to know what happened? We had a big giant chalkboard with goals on it. And I walked over to the chalkboard and I crossed it out and I wrote 5:15 under it. And then I went back and started training again. So the goal is not really the goal, because the moment it happens, it's on to something else. Because if you don't have another thing, if you don't have another goal after it, if you don't have something else to take you there, then you're going to stop. You're going to be stagnant. Ladies and gentlemen, this world doesn't take that. You have got to continue to grow, because you're either growing or you're dying. There is no status quo. You are a living organism. You are living cells. Everything from your skin, everything about you is living. It either grows or it dies. You got to choose growth. You got to choose the goal. But don't worry about hitting the goal. Think about who you become in the process. Because every next stage of your life is going to take a new you. Every new plateau that you hit is going to take a new you. It's going to take a new way to think. It's going to take new things to do, right? I couldn't go back and just train the same way. I had to change training because I had to find where the weaknesses were to get stronger, so that next set of weights, that next 515 or 550 would come off the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly how our lives are today, right now in your life. Find, what is it that you want? What is it that you want to achieve? Because you are absolutely, positively capable of it. More than you can possibly imagine, right? More than you could possibly imagine. But you have to understand is that you are in charge. So set a goal, if that's your thing, but also figure out what the process is. You must fall in love with the process, because the process is where the growth is. The process is where all of the goodness happens. And at the end of this, whether you hit that goal or you didn't hit that goal, it's who you become in the process. Because now you've stretched yourself so well that you can't go back. You can't. It's like elastic. It gets so stretched that once it's done, it's done. You cannot go back. You understand? So understand this. The goal is not the goal, ladies and gentlemen. The goal is not the goal. It's who you become in the process. So set the goal so far that you can't even attain that goal until you grow into the person that can. And ask yourself today's question that I'm going to leave you with is this. Who do you need to become to get that next level of your life? Who do you need to become to get that next level of you? Because that's what we're striving for, to be the best version of you. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it today. You know, the Optimal Self swag is out, it's around, it's coming. It's going to be in some of your guys' mailboxes sooner than later. So keep sharing, please. Please share these. Find somebody. There might be a child out there. There might be a young kid out there that's wondering if he should set goals or whatever. Share it with them. Let them know. It's not about the goal. It's about who you become in the process, because you're going to be better at the end. If you put through the process, if you go, you're going to get better. Let them grow into the person that they need to come. You be the best version of you so that you can inspire and encourage others to be the best version of them. The landing page is up today, so if you want to hop on over to optimalself.today, optimalself.today, and you can pre-register, get your name on the list. You're going to get all the exclusive items, everything that's going to be coming out. You're going to get all kinds of stuff, you know, dollars off merchandise, off the membership site, all that kind of cool stuff that's coming your way. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the membership site very, very soon. It's coming fast, and I enjoy these days with you. So I appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time, and have a great night. I will see you tomorrow.